Out the Box TV. The sun's out, we're back. My man PT done ran off and got a lemonade, but either way, we're still out here social distancing, but festivals are on their way back. This episode, we're talking music, culture, vibes, all of it. So you know what to do. Stick around right here. We're about to make it happen. An all new episode of Out the Box TV starts right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you miss me? Oh yeah. It's your boy RoJay. Thank you. Sounds so good, don't it, people? DJ PrimeTime256. DJ PrimeTime256. Let's get it. Let go.
All right, so your man RoJay here with Mr. Carl, DJ Carl.
What's happening?
How's it going? First of all, we see we out here at the festival. The vibe, the energy, everything laid out. Why do you feel music connects people?
Because it gives people a sense of relativity. You know what I mean? Like, people can relate. Sometimes even not even through like conversation, but if you bobbing your head to the same music, it's like, oh, you like this artist, you like this song. What about it? It sparks the conversation to allow y'all to have something in common. You know what I mean? And then foster a relationship to something that y'all didn't even know happened. So. Man, yeah, music is huge. Like, and I think just even simply in that reason, you know what I mean? Like,
Right. Now I know you're a DJ. You be at the skating ring doing your thing, but I know you do other parties and everything too. Like, what's a guaranteed song to get everybody moving like out their seats? What's a guaranteed song to get them out there?
You know what I'm saying? Do I gotta watch my language?
No, go
Okay,
ahead.
well, back that ass up is always that's number one, right?
Okay,
there. You play that
right.
get everything turned up.
You be having them 80-year-olds out there showing out.
Hey man, listen, you gotta give them a little two-step, got my whiskey, you know what I'm saying? You give them a little line dance, okay, get it together too.
I
now.
love that. Now, with the element of COVID-19, the pandemic and everything, most of our major festivals like Essence, Coachella, all those festivals kind of like shut down. Why do you think it's still like a good thing that we're able to have like it on the local front? Like the importance of festivals, the cultures of festivals. Like, why do you think it's still an important thing for people in general?
I think it's good for the artists because it gives them a platform to be able to showcase their talent. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's hard to break out, but these festivals are a place for the artists to break out and to present themselves to a whole new crowd of people because they pull in, fans from this artist and this artist and this artist that may just be sitting around waiting on their artist, but they hear this new artist and they're like, okay, I got somebody new to connect with. And I think it's good for the people too because it introduces them to new music and it introduces them to new fellowship, you know what I mean? Because everything is always about communication and relationships. So, you know what I mean? Like, the more opportunities that you get to be out and, network with people, essentially, you know what I mean? It's like the more relationships that you end up having. Because, that's really where the power is in relationships.
Gotcha. So what's the difference for you from DJing in, like, say, the skating rink, DJing at a party, wedding reception, to festival stages? Is there a difference for you, or is there levels to it?
Nah, I mean, so I guess you kind of look at it as levels, but I mean, it's different. You play a different role in each one of those. You know what I mean? At a party, you have to keep the party going. If you're on a festival stage, all you do is support the artist. You know what I mean? So I'm just here to make sure that the artist has a great show. You know what I mean? So it's less about me, more about them. But I'm just that key piece that helps keep the show moving. So
here with DJ, your boy. I'm gonna run down this list of accolades real quick. Just doing everything, but what is your primary role here in the festival tonight?
Co-owner of the DJ Cartel. We are the sponsors here and music directors for Phantom Fest.
Okay, being a music director, I feel that you have your hand in a lot.
Yes.
Being a DJ, you have your hand in a lot.
Yes.
What do you feel is the main thing or main reason that music connects people?
It's the vibe. Like, as a DJ, it's all about, getting the vibe, getting people's spirits together, making people feel good about the environment they in, make them, feel the camaraderie with the people next to them, and just taking them out of whatever zone they're usually in and putting them in something bigger. You know what I'm saying?
So not just the music, but the liquor. Listen. I'm gonna make a run to the bar in just a minute. Don't worry about all that.
This is the Phantom Fest drink too.
Oh my God. Okay, so you know when the pandemic hit us, we kind of got away from festivals. We kind of got away from crowds, period.
Right.
So we're kind of trying to edge back into this situation where we're able to, once again, fellowship with people, have fun through music and arts and entertainment. Do you feel the pandemic shed a light, in a sense, letting us know how actually important the freaking arts are, how important music is to people?
The separation made the heart grow fonder. So like, it made it to where a lot of people came through and they missed it. Since they're not doing it every weekend, since they weren't able to see the people that they really love and people that they're used to seeing, it created that, you know, they really wanted to go back out again. So now it's the binge.
It's lit.
Everybody's just doing as much as they can. And, you know, and it helps the event better. Like, even now that I'm back DJing events and stuff, people are out more, like, the parties are more fun. People are actually dancing. They're out to have a good time. Yeah.
Living just a little bit. Now, we've mentioned that he's a DJ. We mentioned DJ Cartel. So I have to ask him this question real quick. What is one song that you feel is always guaranteed to get the flow lit?
Oh, man.
What's that one song that just like, that makes you want to come behind the turntable and show out?
You know what? For me, and I'm just gonna say it because it's me and I'm just crazy like that. It really depends on the crowd. Like, there's some crowds where Don't Stop Believing will do that to the crowd every single time, no matter what. There's crowds with Not Give You Buck or Swerve will do it to you every single time. You know, I'm with a younger crowd now. Oh, I do younger crowds too. Now it's Benito. That Chief Keef joint will have a lot of people, man. And I don't understand it, but it works. It works. So I do it.
I'm here with Dre the drama, as they say. But I want to talk about the fact that you got your spot on I Speak Music.
Yes.
And I want to know, why do you feel that music connects people?
Man, music is so powerful in so many ways because it connects to us mentally, physically, and spiritually. We use music on every single level in life, you know what I'm saying? And even if, like, let's just say me and you, we can have a dispute about sports or whatever else, but if you play a song, you be like, oh my God, I listened to that song today. What you know about that song? And then you're going to tell me about your memory of that song. Then I'm going to tell you about my memory of that song. And then somehow, in some way, our stories connect. In that. And then there goes a bond. And there's no longer no racial boundary, no spiritual boundary, no nothing. We're connecting on that one subject of music. And it's an amazing thing. We dance to it. We cry to it.
We do that too. We
make babies with
music. That's a way to put it right now. So you do showcases, you do festivals, you do church, everything. I'm sure you do all of that.
Everything.
What have you found to be like a key element for yourself when it comes to music, whether it's original, doing covers, whatever have you? What has it done for you personally?
Let's start with the covers first. Covers. I love the way that the music has never died. The history of music or the hierarchy of the person who created the song before is still living on to this day, and people are putting their own little twist to what they presented. Because if we look at music, they was always telling the story back in the day of things they was going through in real life. And for us to actually sing it and put our twist to it, we connect on it and ourselves some type of way. So that's why I love artists when they do that too. But then when it comes to the original part of music, it's like I love the fact that they're being vulnerable. Because when you share your music, it's not easy to put your music out there and want people to be like, yeah, I want you to love me like I'm a superstar today. And it's kind of hard. So for artists to still put their music out on Spotify, Google Play, on all of those outlets and still invest in themselves, it's an amazing thing to see, because stuff like this, it shows that hard work pays off no matter what level you're on. Some people might say you whack, some people might say you good, some people might like, I really love you. At some level, there's going to be somebody that's going to like your music, so you got to stick with it.
What has been one song that you feel has connected all ranges of races and ages? Like, what's that one song that is just like that song that definitely connects? If you could just mention one, because we know there's more than a few, but if you could just mention one song that definitely has connected, what song would you spotlight?
Let's see. You put me on the spot on this one. Oh my gosh. I would say Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay.
When you hear that, you know what's coming on. Everybody gets up. Everybody like, oh!
I wasn't gonna have him singing because I sound like trash. But
I'm surprised it came out good. I'm surprised it came out good.
We're at Phantom Fest here with DJ Blue the Great, man. Like, with a festival, especially a music festival, what do you feel like the importance of DJing at a festival is? What does the DJ bring to the table with the energy and everything?
I'm thinking a DJ is there to keep the crowd engaged until the next artist.
Yeah.
You want to keep them engaged, dancing, moving around, entertained.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of work the crowd up for the next performance.
Right.
You don't want them to walk off. You know, they're not sitting around dead air or anything like that. So keep them rocking.
Keeping the energy pumping. As a DJ yourself, right? There's different styles of DJs, different types of DJs. As a DJ yourself, what type of DJ are you, and like what's your style of DJing when it comes to DJing for artists at a festival, or even as the host DJ at a festival?
I personally, I would call myself an all-around, maybe old school feel. And I like to engage the artists kind of back and forth. Let's play off each other. I want to make you look good as the artist.
You want to make me look good.
Right.
I got M. West from St. Louis. Bro, what brought you down here, man? Why you come down to Phantom Fest?
So first, I had an opportunity working with PR, the producer that kind of had a big hand in doing with everything. He dropped the album. He wanted me to get on the album, and he just extended the olive branch like, hey, come to the Phantom Fest, and I just jumped on it.
Damn.
6 hours down the highway, and we here.
Said it was easy, light work,
man. We do this, man. We out here.
All right, so coming from St. Louis, coming down to Huntsville, Alabama, how do you feel like the music brings everybody together, bridges the gap? Like, what do you bring to the table, and how does it work with everybody across the world?
That's what music does, man. Music talks to you. Music moves you. It changes you. So I got music like that.
Yeah.
So that energy matched, and it's Murder, She Wrote from there.
That's when you gonna bring them tonight.
I'm gonna bring them tonight. You know what I'm saying? I hit the stage once already. I'm coming back on around about 9:45, 10 o'clock. I'll be back on there again.
Big shit. So you gonna bring the energy, the vibe. Hey, coming out from the pandemic and everybody being locked inside to coming outside to the festival, man. How big do you feel that is to the culture?
Everybody been waiting on this. They've been waiting on this. This is the opportunity everybody been waiting on.
Facts.
So everything is coming out. This is what's supposed to happen.
My girl, Weekends with Mimi. How are you? Now, with, pandemic hit us, right? Kind of slowed down a lot.
Absolutely.
Not just, everybody was working, but essential workers. And in a sense, the arts, the entertainment was not considered essential. So concerts stopped, festivals stopped, all of that stopped. So it was a hard obstacle for a lot of us in the entertainment industry or whatever like that. But I know a lot of people had to dig into their creativity to keep it going.
Absolutely.
How happy are you to see that we're probably kind of somewhere towards the end of that, and like we're able to have events like this?
I am so excited that things are inching back out, honestly, because it allows people to be able to see you visually at this time. But also too, in the pandemic, I feel like it made or broke you as an artist, because it really showed where your creativity was. Because as an artist, if you look up the definition, it's all about creativity. So if you weren't able to be creative,
right,
in this time of a pandemic, then really you need to reflect on yourself.
I got Noah Trimer straight out of Iowa, bruh.
How y'all doing?
Iowa brought the heat, man. Hey, what made you want to travel down to the Phantom Festival, mate?
So it's crazy, man. I grew up in Huntsville till I was about 10 years old. So the man, PR, who's throwing the event, he's like a big brother to me.
Shout out, yeah.
PR, Lucas Breeze, Donnell Taylor, like all of them, they're all like big brothers to me.
So you already performed. That means you about to go in again.
Yeah, I'm on the album.
Oh, man. So now, with everything opening back up with the festival life, man, how do you feel like music is contributing just to the outside now that we're not inside anymore?
Bro, it's such a blessing to be back out here, man. Like, God is good. And, after such a hard year in 2020 where nothing was happening, just being dead in the water, it's a blessing to be back out here, man, and just doing what we love.
My man, DMR Soul, artist, professional, all of that. I would hype you up, but I ain't got to do all that because you're going to hype yourself up.
I'm going to hype myself up.
First question, though. Why do you feel music connects people?
Oh, man. Look, If you got soul, you connected. That's how I say it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's in the name. It's in the name.
Good. Yeah, like that. Hey, he said something right there. Now, we know you've covered not only, like you've done clubs, you've done parties, you did all that, you've done festivals. What has been like the biggest satisfaction for you as far as like the vibe?
The vibe? I'll probably say going to Cali.
Oh.
The vibe in Cali was like, woo. Like, I didn't even, man. Look, man.
He got fans stopping the interview. You see that? Okay, I'm sorry, continue.
But he supported this student, you know what I'm saying? But no, look, Cali was like open arms, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can see all the vibes straight off the back.
Right.
Like, the people that you might not want to fuck with, the people you want to fuck with, the people that's going to fuck with you, but they acting up, you know, all that. You can see it right off the back. Everything was, you know, it was translucent. You could see it. But as far as the vibe, when I got on that stage, no matter what you were, they was ready to hype me up. And I was like, man, it made me go all the way up.
All the way up, because you feed off the energy of the crowd. Is it harder for you to sell yourself and your product to strangers, like say in Cali, or is it harder for like the hometown audience?
Actually, it's hard to go into new places because I gotta figure it out quick before I go to the stage.
Okay.
Like I'm singing to people, I'm humming when I go to the mall. I do all that. I connect with people that I connect with. When they look me in my eyes, let's go, let's talk. How you doing? I'm DMR Soul.
Okay.
And it's like that's what I do to prepare myself to get on the stage. I'm like, that's what's going on in the city where I am. Boom. This is what I'm giving when I go to the stage.
Right.
Yeah. So that's how I get that together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being an independent artist is a lot of work and energy in being an independent artist. What keeps you motivated to keep going when you hit that brick wall from time to time?
Ooh, when I say DMR, you say, and they say so, and when I hear how many people say it with passion, I'm like, bro, you been to the other show.
Right.
Like, you been to another show, or you see me online.
Right.
So I'm automatically like, let's go.
Okay.
That's another song, that's another inspiration, it get my blood pumping when I hear
So
it.
the people is basically what he's celebrating.
It's people
So again, the music connecting the people. How do you make sure you're authentic to self, but you're also feeding what the people are needing from you as an artist?
I just learn from everyone around me. It's always the people. Like my first official project / mixtape, Throwaways Part 1, it was literally an album about what I was going through, but also what people was feeding me at work.
Right.
They would talk to me on the line. Oh, I'm tired of these people coming back to me. I get them this, and they right back. It's just like shit talk, and that's when I was like, shit talk. Oh, my name just like shit coming out your mouth.
Right.
Just like shit coming out, and it came from a coworker.
I am here with Re-Up.
Time to be up.
Hey, from Memphis to the Ville, man. I'm telling you, hey, coming from Memphis to the Ville, opening up for Phantom Festival, bro. Was there any type of pressure?
Nah, it wasn't no type of pressure for real, man. From Memphis, you know, we ready for our pressure.
Anything. Ready to go.
Yeah.
Now, I've been talking to you off camera for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
This man's so ready. He was like, hey, I'm going to go again. They like what I had the first time. I'm going to go 2 times. Give him the opportunity to get up there again. What you going to do? What you going to give him?
First off, free 2 times. Second of all, you know, I'm gonna give it to him 2 times more.
2 times more.
2 times is harder. You know what's going on.
So how'd you hear about the Phantom Fest, man? What made you want to come down, get on the billboard? I mean, traveling from Memphis to Huntsville, like, what made you want to come out here?
You feel me? Like I be working with PR. So, you know, I kind of been knowing PR, and he told me at a little festival, and some of the people from Huntsville that I know, you know what I mean, they were performing at the festival, so I'm like, fuck it.
Fuck it. Hey, from Memphis to Huntsville, we had Iowa, Chicago, everybody tapping into the Ville, man. Hey, bag it up, re-up, bring it back, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey, Out the Box TV.
Time to re-up.
We're gonna hit them with throwaways, all right?
This is the story I got. As a girl named Nikki, she was a piece of sense, a piece that had a Chris. She was a nature. I like all the way up there, too many streets. I'm not even so high to let her go. Oh, yeah, she didn't have clothes. I was getting too close. That's the point. But I be drunk. I grew up on the red food. And I have to just Why she got the tattoos still? I still don't know how to put it in the time. My neck on the right, I know you mean well, but that girl tattoos and you see hey, you got way too much about tattoos. This is my way. We make no sense. Please adjust the boy. Please adjust. 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 Yeah. Oh yeah.
You ready? Now we bring Alabama to the world. Introducing DJ Sound. Got gas on spinning, making big plays out of screaming, but all niggas be in it. Face love, don't wanna feel it. That's why all my lonely, I be chillin', chasing money, love to feel it. How it works, I need healing. Walking down my love, feeling face, she don't want no feeling. Had to boss up and get my time telling me you know that it's your time, right? Your folks already know that we be having pretty. And I wish a nigga would like my name was Timmy. He a low down better than niggas watch pockets in. I'm about to blast off, I'm in the rocket city. I love the way she moves.